Good morning, it's Thursday, April the 2nd, and you're watching AGORACOM Small Cap News TV. I'm your host, Paul Kandakos. AGORACOM TV is a daily, fast-paced, edgy show, bringing you the best press releases at the open, along with the halts so that you can hopefully profit from them and potentially find your next great small cap investment. We've got a great show lined up for you this morning. It's primarily financial results coming out of small cap companies based in China. However, the numbers speak for themselves. Pretty incredible stuff. I've got no halts to report on in the second segment of our show. So without any further ado, let's get down to business. Our lead story comes out of a company called China Biologic Products. They trade on the bulletin board under the symbol CBPO. They're one of the leading plasma-based pharmaceutical companies in the People's Republic of China, and they reported financial results for the year ended December 31st, 2008. I've got some highlights for you. Revenues increased 44% year over year to a record $47 million compared with $32 million in the previous year. Gross profit increased 46% to $32 million over 2007, and that represents a gross margin of approximately 70%. Operating income increased 60% from 2007 to $20 million, representing an operating margin of 43%. And net income for 2008 was a whopping $12 million, which is up 47% from the previous year's numbers, which were $8.2 million. Fully diluted earnings per share were 56 cents for 2008 as compared to 37 cents per fully diluted share in 2007. In addition, the company states that as of December 31st, 2008, they had cash on hand of $8.8 million and approximately $6.3 million in working capital. So pretty impressive numbers, well-funded company. A little bit about the company. China Biologic Products is currently the only plasma-based biopharmaceutical company approved by the government of Shandong Province, which is the second largest province in China with a population of almost 100 million people. The company is engaged primarily in research, manufacturing, and sale of plasma-based biopharmaceutical products to hospitals and other healthcare facilities in China. Company's last at $2.25, high of $5.50, low of $1.05, and the market cap of approximately $50 million. Moving on to our next company, China Ritar Power Corp. They trade on the bulletin board under the symbol CRTP. Once again, Chinese-based company. They're a manufacturer of lead-acid batteries, and they reported on their year-ended December 31st, 2008 financials. Highlights include revenues for 2008 increased 63% to a record $120 million, up from $73 million in 2007. Net income increased almost 100% to $5.2 million, and that's up from $2.6 million the previous year. Fully diluted earnings per share for 2008 were 27 cents compared to 14 cents from the previous year. In addition, the company stated that they increased market penetration to 81 countries with over 800 customers. And finally, as of December 31st, 2008, the company had $12.7 million in cash and equivalents on hand and restricted cash, and $23.5 million in working capital with only $3.7 million in long-term debt. A little bit about China Ritar. They design, develop, manufacture, market environmentally friendly lead-acid batteries with a wide range of capabilities and capacities and applications. Companies last at $1.65, high of $5.38, low of $1.01, and a market cap of approximately $32 million. Next company, RINO International, on the bulletin board under the symbol RINO. Once again, 2008 revenues, and in fact, their record revenues and net income. For the fiscal year, December 31st, 2008, the company is announcing revenue increased 120% to $140 million as compared to $63 million last year. Gross profits for 2008 were $54 million, and that's up 78%. And operating income for 2008 totaled $21.6 million, which was an increase of 37% compared to last year's numbers. In addition, the company's given us market guidance. They're reiterating its revenue guidance for 2009 of $176 million, representing an increase of 26% year-over-year growth. A little bit about the company. They're a provider of environmental protection equipment for the iron and steel industry in China, and more specifically, RINO designs, manufactures, installs, and services wastewater treatment, flue gas desulfurization equipment, and high temperature anti-oxidation systems. Company's last at $2.50, high of $11.50, low of $2, and a market cap of approximately $62 million. And finally, I've got OmniaLuo. They trade on the bulletin board under the symbol OLOU. Again, 2008 full year operating results. We have, for the full year ended December 31st, reported a record revenue of approximately $12 million, and that's compared to approximately $8 million for the full year 2007. Represents a 50% increase in revenues. Gross profits for the year were approximately $7 million, and that's an increase of approximately 66% over last year. And the company reported net income of approximately $1 million for the full year, compared to a net loss of approximately $1 million the year before. So obviously this company has turned the corner towards profitability. A little bit about the company. They are based in China's fashion capital of Shenzhen, which is in the business of designing, development, marketing, and distributing fine women's apparel under the brand name OmniaLuo. Company's last at 26 cents, 52-week high of $1.53, low of 25 cents, and the market cap of approximately $6 million. That's a wrap for today's show. Thanks for tuning in. Please make sure you tune in again tomorrow. We've got more great press releases and halts at the open for you.